Oh, how beautiful it is to wake up today, to be here today. You are blessed. You are worthy. You are magnetic. You are beautiful. That's how you gotta talk to yourself. But man, today's a sluggish type of day. Today's a day where you should really be relaxing. I should say that. That's how the vibe of this video will be going. You know, to let God take control sometimes. You know, and I just feel like sometimes we just hold everything in. We feel like that we're always in control, but we're not. You know, we're not always in control. I make a lot of videos, so sometimes I get like a creative block sometimes. But I think I find those are the best days I make good videos. Because I come out here and I clear my mind. And I feel like if you do things that make you feel good, if you know what makes you feel good and you find ways to do that thing when you're in a slump or in a rut, then you will find yourself. But I'm really just yapping. This video is really about speaking up for yourself. If we don't tell people how we feel, how will they know? How can somebody know how you feel? You may have told them previously before how you feel, but let me tell you how I think people view themselves, because I'm a person, I'm a human, I have my own brain. A lot of the time, people never really think about other people. It's different if you have a significant other, it's different if you hold somebody close to you, but I feel like in order to think about somebody, you have to, you know, strike up some emotional connection with each other. All right? When we think of other people, or when we are around other people, I should say, if you already have some connection with somebody, you may feel like that they should already know who you are. You may feel like they should already know what triggers you, and they should already know what bothers you, and they should know what you like and what you don't like. You know, we feel like they should always be ready for how we are and how we act, and you know, they should be able to understand if we're having a good or bad day or not based off of how we are or how we're showing up, you know. That's kind of selfish. I don't know if you know, but not everybody's a mind reader. You know, not everybody can read your mind, but I'm an empath. I can feel other people's emotions. You know, I can tell when something's off. So one of the things I do is I get their feelings out of them that they can't get out of them themselves, if that makes sense. So in pertaining to the other side of the situation, somebody who needs somebody to understand how they feel, it's entirely up to you to get them to understand how you feel. Obviously, yes, it can be draining for the other person to have to constantly deal with that thing. But if you do this every once in a while, once a month, or, you know, it's not that high in frequency of you doing that thing, then don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to let them see the real you. Don't be afraid to let somebody see you for who you truly are. I'm not saying you're hurt. I'm not saying you're depressed or anything, no. I feel like it's mainly about you telling them how you truly feel at heart. What's bothering you at heart. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of lifting up a heavy boulder off of your shoulders. Like, yes, this is what it is now. Can you accept me for this? Will this person accept you for who you are? Will this person accept you for what you're going through, and will they be there for you in that moment? It goes deeper than that, especially in terms of building a bond or a relationship. You speaking up about a situation, you talking about a problem that hurts you, you're doing nothing but love for yourself. You're giving nothing but love back to yourself, and you're trying to strengthen the relationship between you two. There's nothing bad about that. There's nothing bad that can come from that. I feel the only way that it can go in a negative way or in a bad way is if the person is truly not meant for you. There's no way that you should be, there's no way that you should receive a backlash, or there's no way that you should receive a negative reaction out of somebody from expressing your true emotion. Hey, I feel like, and I'm just using this as an example. Hey, I feel like you've been kind of off towards me. I just want to know if anything is going on. And if they respond in a way that's like, why are you saying this? It's so weird of you. Or some response that is basically defending their own actions. You know, these aren't the type of people I feel like you should be around. I feel like we should always stay around people if we feel like they're an importance in our life. But you have to remember that it's okay to say goodbye and not look back. Especially if they showed you how they were, especially if they're not adding value to your life. It's okay to separate yourself. I know it sounds easier said than done, but I mean, are you just gonna continue to hurt in silence? Are you going to continue to be in a one-sided relationship? Are you going to continue to be with somebody who has no type of accountability? These are the questions that you should ask yourself. But if you speak up and the person's willing to cooperate with you, and they're willing to be cordial, and they're willing to talk things out with you, if they're willing to be by your side even through the dark times, even through the times where you feel that you're not going to get over this thing, or if you talk about a problem between the both of you, a problem between the bond that you both share, you were holding that in for no reason. And like I said earlier, when you speak about your problems, or you speak about something that's going on inside of you, there's a chance that that boulder, that weight is lifted up off of your shoulders. Like, wow, I feel so good. Because you deserve love. You are a miracle. You are a blessing. Everybody who walks into your life, everybody who comes into your life receives a blessing by being in your presence. And your presence matters a lot. And I speak a lot about self-love. I speak a lot about how you carry yourself and your energy. I speak a lot about things like that because it's not what the world is. It's not what the world should be. It's who you are in these moments. It's how you're able to express yourself. It's how you're able to express you to the world, because that's the only thing that we truly can do. I've been in times where I feel like I wasn't worthy of love. I've been in times of I felt like I couldn't really see myself being proud of myself, or seeing myself where I am today. It was kind of hard to see, but obviously I had to believe in something. You know, something had to change. You know, it's sticking up for yourself. It's believing in yourself. Even when you feel that there's no choice. There's no reason to do this thing. There's no reason to believe in it. But it's really up to you. You know, you create the world that you want to see. You know, you don't see life out of your eyes. You see it through your mind. You can see, okay, let me explain this. When you look around, what do you see? When you look this way, what do you see? Are the colors vibrant? Or are you trying to look somewhere else? What is your mind creating? What is your mind telling you? What is your mind telling you that you can't or cannot see? These are the things that you should go to first. Go to the root of the problem. Go to where it hurts. Because it's not gonna hurt forever. Unless you let it. You know, that thing that's eating you up inside will continue to haunt you. It will continue to chase you. But if you speak up for yourself, if you show up and you face your fear with courage, the outcome will be different. The love you have for yourself will be different. The love that you are giving back to the world, the love that you are giving to the world will be given back to you. But that's the thing about love and self-love, is that it's endless. Love fulfills itself. You shouldn't have to do anything for love. You don't have to do anything for love. You don't have to do anything to be accepted by anybody. You don't have to do anything to be cherished by anybody. All those things start with you. How do you cherish yourself? How do you show up for yourself? How are you caring for yourself, you know? And the people will come. But how do you keep those people? How do you know if these people are here for you? It's in those times of struggle, doubt, and the times of having fear. You speak up for yourself, you tell them what's going on, you tell them your problems, you tell them your deepest, darkest insecurities. You tell them what you don't like between the both of you. You tell your friend how they are. You tell their friend straight up what the fuck is going on. How do they react? Hey, I need some alone time. I'm not feeling the best right now. Can they respect that? By the way, yes, I gotta put this in there. Membership on the way. I'm gonna be sharing my writing only exclusive to the members. It's gonna be kind of like a voiceover though. I'm gonna be sharing my writing while doing a voiceover. And it's gonna be a private community. We're gonna have group calls, private group calls exclusive to the members. And in a side note, a bonus I should say, like-minded people, it's just a beautiful way for me to connect with you guys on a deeper level. It's only gonna be like $10, so you don't gotta worry about breaking the bank. Less than your Starbucks drink. Anyways, yeah, I think the more that you show up for yourself, the more that you speak up for yourself, it's just another win under your belt. It's just another way for you to trust in something even more in it. And it can be scary at first. It can be scary because you feel like you're doing something wrong, or you feel like people aren't going to respect you. But you have a beautiful soul. You're an amazing person. You're cool as hell. You're magnetic. You're irresistible. You bring so much value to the world. And I don't want you to ever forget that. So if you could do one thing for yourself, if you could do one thing for yourself this week, is to speak up for yourself about something. If it can help a relationship or friendship, speak up about something. You guys have a blessed day. I love you.